Hello, I'm Jerry Ford. Just going to tell you all a little bit about something that I just experienced. Been contacting Made in Oklahoma people that make things here in Oklahoma that they sell in grocery stores and markets and stuff. Excuse me. And I just happened to contacted a gentleman named Mike Regan that owns Wild Mike's, Jerky, or Wild Mike's Enterprises. And he said, well, I just happened to be at the that I'm going to just happen to be at the Tulsa Irish Festival this weekend. Maybe you could come out and grab some samples from me while I'm out there. I didn't even know this was happening this weekend. Not that I could have went anyway to spend the day, but looking it up, find out how close it is to me, and just going to try to make that happen. So yesterday, it started at 10 o'clock, and what I had to do was I had to go to one of the designated parking lots and ride a shuttle over there. That's something I've never done before, which was pretty cool. Saw some parts of downtown Tulsa that I've never seen before. A whole stretch of tents by the highway of homeless people. Pretty sad to see, but they just look like they're happy to be doing what they're doing, living the way they're living. I don't know. They make a community a lot of times, it looks like, so it was just kind of weird to see. And just watching out the shuttle window at all the businesses around there, and it's just kind of weird looking in the window, looking at the windows, just things that are on the windows, frames, there's just other people living their lives. Just kind of weird. No, I wasn't on drugs or anything. You guys always go there. Just kidding. But anyway, I rode over to the Irish Festival, and I was supposed to just call Mr. Regan, let him know I'm there, and he brought me out a pass to get in. And so I texted him, I'm here, and he says, okay, I'm on my way. So I'm standing out there. There's a line. I didn't want to get into the line, so I'm standing out there, and I'm kind of watching. I see this big man walk out there with the big red beard, look like a big Irishman, and he's kind of, it looked like he was holding something, but I just wasn't sure about yelling out, hey, Mike, so I just kind of waited a minute, and I started getting a text ready when I saw him walking off, because it looked like he was looking for somebody. And he said, oh, he called me, that's right. And I said, yeah, I thought that might be you. And then he says, is that you right there in the bluish shirt and whatever? And I said, yeah, that's me. So met him. He walked me over to their tent, to their tent and their stand they had set up over there. And he had all these jerkies out there, some pickles, some hot sauce, some salsa, and all kinds of stuff out there. And we talked for a while, and he was telling me about the company and stuff, and the pickles that they use, the ingredients that they use for the pickling process, I think it was his grandma's. And he just told me so much information, I can't remember all of it. So but yeah, Wild Mike's. So I was there probably for maybe close to, if not an hour, and just visiting with them, and just kind of looking around the tent that I was in, and it's the kind of atmosphere that I like. Me and my brother Wayne, who is now deceased, he and I, and my little brother too, that is now deceased, some 5 or 6 years ago. It's the kind of place we would like to go hang out. Swords and all kinds of that kind of stuff, beer. That's the kind of place we would just have a lot of fun. But yeah, I just kind of looked around. I couldn't stay because my wife and I had some projects planned to do. So I just visited with Mike for a little bit and then had to leave, went back out. He gave me his 4 or 5 different flavors of his jerky that he has, and 2 of their pickle products, and 2 of their salsas. So he gave me some samples while I was standing there talking to him. It was really good stuff. They're out of Choctaw, Oklahoma, if I remember correctly. So I'll be doing those reviews here pretty soon. I want to make sure I get all the information that he wants me to be able to say on the reviews before I do the reviews. So but yeah, real nice man, real nice guy. I'll tell more about that when I do the reviews. But it was just an experience that I've never done before, taking a shuttle to a festival like that. So it was fun, interesting. I got out of my car in the parking lot when I got there and walked up to where the shuttle was, and there was a man out there directing people on there and stuff, and and he says, "Don't you worry, sir, I'll make sure nobody messes with your car." I said, "All right, thank you." He says, "Remember, you're in lot 2. I said, "Okay, thank you." So get up there with some people, other people that were loading on that were from out of town. It was strange listening to these people talking about things here in Tulsa they're not familiar with and stuff. So under other circumstances, I would have liked to have recorded the adventure, but it just wasn't it wasn't convenient today, But I'd like to plan on going to the next one. $25 to get in. Couldn't really afford that right now. So Mike provided me with a pass. Being a vendor, he gets, I think he said 2. But yeah, pretty fun. You're going into a situation like that, you don't know what to expect, like, am I going to run into a bunch of traffic? There wasn't any traffic, so that was cool. But this was the second day of the festival, so it wasn't probably as bad. Maybe later on in the evening it gets more busy. But while I'm standing there talking to Mike at his table, it started getting busy. People coming up behind me, wanting to look, and I move out of the way so that they can see what he's got there. But yeah, all right. Not a whole lot more to say right now, but I'm looking forward to reviewing his products. In the meantime, you guys go to, he's got a Facebook page, Wild Mike's Enterprises. go check it out. And all his products, I can't remember if he shows much of them on there. I don't think he has them displayed like one each, but they're all of them are $10 a piece. Jar of pickles, $10. Salsa, $10. Jerky, $10. So that makes it pretty easy. So yeah, you can contact him through Messenger, and I think his phone number is available on the Facebook page. You can call him, ask him questions about, you know, the products, and order you something, or wait for my reviews. But yeah, like I said, I was getting samples of the stuff, and everything there is really good. Little samples. All right. Yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And we will see you on the next one.